The Hulk may have been absent from the last couple Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, but he's about to take back the big screen in Thor Ragnarok.
Sounds amazing.
It appears we'll see a version of Planet Hulk, the popular Marvel miniseries. While that version of the Hulk is cool, there are some crazy versions that exist in the comics that we doubt Marvel will ever bring to the MCU. Get your purple pants on and hit play on this video to learn about some of the oddest versions of the Hulk that ever existed.
Oh, it's definitely the end times.
You wouldn't like us when we're angry, so subscribe to CBR now. Be the first of your friends to get the latest and greatest videos. Hulk Pool. As the Hulk, Bruce Banner has managed to accomplish quite a bit. He's fought alongside the Avengers, saved the Earth numerous times, and single-handedly kept purple pants in style.
That's nice. It's a nice sentiment.
But in his short tenure as the Hulk, Deadpool managed to do one thing no other Hulk can lay claim to.
Oh, hello.
Kill the hell out of Adolf Hitler and eat enough chimichangas to feed a small country. In the miniseries Hulked Out Heroes, a gamma-powered Deadpool becomes Hulkpool. With the help of Bob, agent of Hydra, Hulkpool departs on a time-hopping adventure. He uses his new gamma-irradiated powers to become a pirate, slug it out with dinosaurs in the Wild West alongside a time-displaced Hawkeye, and eventually land in World War II.
Oh, it's definitely the end times.
Zip it, Sinead.
Hulkpool proceeds to muck with time, smooshing Adolf Hitler, crushing the Red Skull, and even manages to kill an alternate reality World War II Deadpool.
Quite unfortunate.
All while managing to prevent the origins of almost every Marvel superhero. Luckily for the rest of the Marvel Universe, Hulkpool's shenanigans led to a branch off in time, not affecting the main Marvel timeline. Deadpool was eventually de-Hulked, but his short tenure as Hulk definitely earned the Merc with a Mouth a place on our list.
There, all caught up.
Tyron Cash. There's a famous phrase in the world of comics, with great power comes great responsibility. Dr. Leonard Williams apparently did not get this memo. Originally serving as a mentor to the Bruce Banner of the Ultimate Universe, Dr. Williams worked side by side with Banner to recreate the super soldier formula. During an unexplained occurrence at the lab that left several people dead, Dr. Williams went missing and was presumed dead. Except Dr. Williams was quite the opposite of dead. Taking the name Tyron Cash, the newfound Mr. Cash had actually been imbued with super soldier powers, essentially making him the first Hulk. Cash disappeared into the slums of South America, building up a criminal empire that he ruled over with an iron fist. No, not that guy. He was just a total jerk. Cash was eventually found by Nick Fury and his Black Ops Ultimates team. He was recruited to the team under the threat of having his existence revealed to his wife and children he left behind. Unlike Banner, Cash retained his genius intellect while in his Hulk form. This, compounded with his cruelty, made him a Hulk to be reckoned with. Turns out a smash-happy Hulk is bad, but a drug-peddling, super-smart, sadistic Hulk is much, much worse. For those of you who love ad-free viewing and free things, we're excited to announce the Premium Network. The Premium gets you early access to videos from CBR, The Gamer, Screen Rant, and many other great channels. Literally thousands of videos in one place with ad-free browsing. How sweet is that? Sign up for the Premium by clicking the link to start binge-watching videos from your favorite channels. Zombie Hulk. In the world of Marvel zombies, the Hulk is the hungriest one there is. And if you're still breathing, that means this Hulk wants you as a snack. The series, originally penned by The Walking Dead's Robert Kirkman, proved so popular that Marvel made the undead superheroes canon. After an unnamed hero, driven by the hunger, crash lands on Earth, they infect the Avengers with a zombie virus. This causes the world to spiral into a zombie apocalypse. Once valiant heroes resort to stomach-churning acts to fulfill their craving for human flesh, and the world becomes a battle of the strongest for the scarce resource of still-breathing humans. A roaming band of zombies, decomposed versions of former heroes such as Spider-Man and Wolverine, kill and eat their way across the planet.
This is gonna end well.
A zombified Hulk serving as the Twisted Team's muscle. The group eventually crosses paths with the Silver Surfer, who was subsequently brutally killed by the Hulk and eaten by the group, imbuing the zombies with the power cosmic. As one then does, the former heroes take to the stars to eat their way across the galaxy. A zombie Hulk is weird enough, but a cosmically powered zombie Hulk eating aliens is definitely a totally different type of weird.
That's nice. It's a nice sentiment.
Hulk 2099. Take one part Hulk, add a dash of Venom's tongue, toss in some dinosaur features, and voila, you have Hulk 2099. While Spider-Man 2099 has been the most endearing 2099 character, there were plenty of future versions of beloved Marvel characters running around the short-lived 2099 universe, including John Eisenhart, better known as Hulk 2099. In his bizarre origin story, Eisenhart works as a studio executive at the movie studio Lotusland Productions. He ends up tracking down a cult known as the Knights of Banner, who are committed committed to creating a new Hulk using gamma radiation. Their intention is to option the cult story for a movie. Subsequently, the Knights refuse Eisenhart's proposal, leading to an executive reporting the cult to the police. A police shootout ensues, several Knights die, and Eisenhart joins the group out of guilt, only to be caught in a gamma explosion caused by a spurned Knights member. Through this complicated sequence of events, Eisenhart becomes the Hulk. Oh yeah, and then he's enlisted by his job to hunt down the new Hulk himself to make a movie about the Jade Giant. Hey, we didn't say every 2099 character was as cool as Spider-Man 2099. Lizard Hulk. With his gamma-irradiated strength and his boundless rage, the Hulk is truly the strongest one there is. But in a world ruled by vicious spider people, being the strongest there is just isn't enough. Add in a dash of lizard genes and suddenly, the newly made Lizard Hulk might be able to smash his way through any problem. In the Secret Wars spin-off, Spider Island, Manhattan is ruled by the insidious Spider Queen. She uses a mysterious virus to turn the residents of New York into the terrifying spider creatures. While the Spider Queen and her cadre of spider servants lord over Manhattan, a small group of resistance fighters concoct a plan to fight back against the new spider regime and hopefully clean up all the webbing left behind. Luring spider-infected heroes into a trap, the resistance, led by Spider-Man and Agent Venom, managed to rewrite the infected heroes' spider DNA with alternative animal DNA. This erases the Spider Queen's control, morphing the heroes into new forms. Captain America becomes a werewolf, and Spider-Hulk becomes the scale-clad Lizard Hulk, combining the power set of the Hulk and of Spider-Man villain, the Lizard. This raging reptile is not one to be crossed, and the Hulk and Lizard combination helps the Resistance to win the day. Infernal Hulk. While the two might hate each other,
I got low. I didn't see an end, so I put a bullet in my mouth and the other guy spit it out.
Bruce Banner and the Hulk need each other. By removing one or the other, both personalities suffer, and the world will probably suffer with it. In The Incredible Hulk's annual #1, part of the Identity Wars event from 2011, shows one such event happening, albeit on Earth 11638. As you can guess, it does not go well. In this alternate reality, Bruce Banner becomes the Sorcerer Supreme, and he uses his advanced magic to separate the Hulk from himself. It seemed like a good idea at the time, until he decided to make the recently removed Hulk's life hell, as in, he literally sends the big guy to hell. Turns out, sending a literal rage beast to hell isn't a good idea. The Hulk becomes corrupted by demons, eventually being converted into the orange-skinned, horn-adorned Infernal Hulk. Clawing his way out of hell, the Infernal Hulk returns to Earth to seek revenge on his creator. Devoid of good and driven only by revenge, the Infernal Hulk is a force to be reckoned with. This demonic Hulk is eventually defeated and cast back into the pit of hell, but he serves a startling reminder as to why Bruce Banner and the Hulk have no choice but to stick it out together. Intelligent Design God Hulk. When the Illuminati, a collection of the brightest minds in Marvel, gathered and collectively decided to shoot the Hulk into space, the plan was to have the Hulk land on a peaceful planet, allowing the creature to live out the rest of his days in harmony. The plan went awry, of course, and the Hulk ended up on the planet of Sakaar, leading to his eventual return to Earth and ensuing fallout from shooting someone into space without their permission. But in What If, Planet Hulk, the Hulk actually lands on the peaceful planet the Illuminati selected for him. After some understandable smashing, the Hulk takes a shine to a small species of creatures that inhabit this alien planet. The Hulk finds the creatures are being preyed upon by a stronger species, and the Hulk decides to dedicate himself to defending his newfound friends. He ends up watching over the species for so long, the species evolves, eventually gaining sentience and culture. But the creatures see their protector as a god and build their entire culture around worshipping the Hulk. This Darwinian take on the Hulk may not have ultimately come to pass in the Marvel Universe, but this interesting what if makes for one unusual Hulk.
Puny God.
Ruins Hulk. In the Marvel world, scientific accidents tend to lead to fabulous superpowers. In the real world, a scientific accident typically lends to serious injury or death. After all, if a regular person were caught in the explosion of a gamma bomb, they definitely wouldn't gain green skin and super strength. Odds are they would just get really, really sick and die. Enter Bruce Banner from the mid-90s miniseries Ruins. Written by Warren Ellis, Ruins is a dystopian twist on the Marvel Universe, where everything that can go wrong does. It was designed as to parody the characters that Marvel had created. Still, it's officially canon and is listed as Earth 9591 of the Marvel Multiverse. It's told from the point of view of a newspaper reporter who dies from a virus he caught from fellow reporter Peter Parker. Spoiler alert. In this twist on the classic Hulk origin story, Rick Jones is a morphine addict that wandered onto the testing site of a gamma bomb. The heroic Bruce Banner rushes to save him and is caught in the blast of the bomb, but instead of becoming the Jade Giant, Bruce Banner is consumed in a mass of green pulsating tumors which tear Banner apart from the inside out. Gross.
Pretty grossed out.
The Maestro. While the Hulk has traditionally served as the tragic anti-hero, the supervillain known as the Maestro serves as a reminder that the Hulk is only one bad day away from becoming the most dangerous foe mankind has ever encountered. Mean, green, and soup smart. This alternate future version of the Hulk hails from an Earth ravaged by nuclear war. Driven mad by the death of his friends and from continued exposure to radiation, the Hulk christens himself the Maestro and appoints himself the ruler of this war-torn dystopia. Retaining the intelligence of Bruce Banner, but with enhanced strength brought on from the radiation, the Maestro rules unopposed. He has a few hobbies though, splitting his time between torturing those that have crossed him and admiring his trophy room filled with the weapons and costumes of his fallen comrades. He's also rocking a beard and a bad case of Hulk pattern baldness. When the modern-day Hulk is sent forward in time, he ends up clashing with his future self, eventually triumphing over the cocky Maestro. While the Maestro hails from a possible future, the Hulk lives in constant fear that one bad move could put him on the path to becoming the tyrannical ruler. Old Man Logan Hulk. Audiences were recently blown away by Logan, the story of an aging Wolverine who just wants to be left alone as his powers slowly diminish. It's a powerful movie, adapted from a comic book by writer Mark Miller and artist Steve McNiven. The movie has the same beats as the book, but is far from a direct adaptation of the graphic novel. One main reason, the Hulk from that story is wicked and vile. In the bleak, decimated future of Old Man Logan, Wolverine is a tired old man that wants to live out the rest of his days with his family in relative peace. But Bruce Banner and his Hulk gang have other ideas. With a brain warped by the same gamma radiation that gave him his powers, Hulk conquered California and took up the habit of eating those that wronged him. Super gross. And then shacked up with his cousin She-Hulk. Double super gross. The two started a large psychotic family of grossly inbred Hulk children. Hulk and his gang ended up crossing the man formerly known as Wolverine, leading to a clash between the two former heroes. But with his sanity gone and a sadistic streak a mile wide, the Hulk in Old Man Logan is a far cry from the one fans know and love. Cruel, vicious, and more awful than awesome.
Why don't we do this the easy way where you don't use that and the other guy doesn't make a mess?
Well, that's a lot of Hulks. It's hard to believe that there are even more. Did we miss any of your favorite versions of the big green fellow? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to CBR's channel so you can catch our newest videos first on our playlist. Thanks for watching.